Hey everybody, it's another late night with Jen. Today is round 9, VLCD8. I jinxed it. I'm still 188.0. And I said last night I was sure I was going to lose because the scale had showed it. At some point yesterday, I saw 187, so I'm like, how am I 188 today? But anyway, the mysteries of it all, right? So I'm still 10.0 pounds down for the round. Great, no problem with that. Around ovulation time for me. I can tell, especially with the zits. Yeah. Nearly 40 years old and I still have the zits. So, looked back at last round, round 8. Started it on April 8th. I was 187.4. I didn't remember starting around in the 180s. I always thought it had been, I thought there had been one round or two rounds in the 190s, and the rest of them were like hovering around 200, you know, like 205, 202, something like that. I know I've been stuck here for a while. In the general area of 177 to 205 for more than a year. Anyway, I looked back. Well, I started at 187.4. And 10 days later, I was 179.6. So I was only like 8 pounds something lost after 10 days. Now I'm 10 pounds lost after 8 days. So I'm doing better. Then the next day on VLCD11, I lost some more, 0.8, and I was 178.8, and I stayed 178.8, point something, for the next week. And then I guess I got frustrated and did a reload, a 2-day reload, got up to 184.4, and by the time I got down to 178 point something again, I gave up for the round. I was stuck. I could not get under 178. So, apparently 178 is a real booger, but I'm at 188, so hoping to get back down beyond what I did last round is not looking too likely. Trying not to let it get me down. It's only 2 days at the same weight. It often happens after the first week's over. I know this. I know the reasons for it, you know, but it's still hard not to get caught up in it. But anyway, my mood's pretty good today anyway, despite this. I just looked this up just now, so anyway, my mood was good. Not grouchy and grumpy anymore. I only had one incidence of dizziness, and that was recently. It was late at night. So that's good. And I only had one instance of hunger, and that was maybe 3 hours after supper, which is unusual. Usually after supper I'm fine. I nearly forgot to eat lunch today. I normally, off of P2, eat lunch about noon. And I usually don't eat breakfast anyway. Have lunch at noon, and then my pre-dinner hunger strikes, and I usually have a spoonful of peanut butter, honestly. And then I make dinner and have dinner and whatnot, and usually there's some kind of snack in the evening too, on, you know, normal eating. So, I don't know where I was going with this. It's unusual for me to have evening hunger, even if I don't snack at night. That's usually just because I want to eat, not because I'm hungry. So, anyway, mood and hunger have been pretty good. My menu today, let's see, lunch I had a pouch of albacore tuna, which was 90 calories, and I don't really like fish. The only way I like tuna is in tuna salad, so I made a dressing out of 1 tablespoon of ranch, which was 60 calories, and a tablespoon of fat-free Greek yogurt, and I don't know, 1/4 of a teaspoon to a 1/2 a teaspoon of ranch dressing mix. Trying to avoid the fat. And a squirt of lemon, no, didn't have lemon juice. I had pickle relish. Tablespoon of sugar-free sweet pickle relish, the Splenda kind. And I chopped up a green onion, and I mixed it all together, and it was absolutely flippin' fantastic. And I ate it with cucumber slices. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. It was fantastic. You couldn't tell it was low fat or, you know, not full fat ranch or mayonnaise or whatever. It was excellent. For supper, I took a red bell pepper and I roasted it, well, cut it in half and de-seeded it and put it in the oven and roasted it for about half an hour until it was nice and soft. And then I laid some low-calorie pizza sauce and some. You can buy the sausage that Sam's puts on their pizza, Sam's Club. You can buy it in bulk, a box of 4 bags, and we often do that for low carb. And it's a little bit greasy, so my husband's not really fond of fatty meat. So usually we put it in the skillet and cook it to where the grease comes out and it's kind of browned on the edges, and then we pick them out and put them on paper towels on a plate. So you leave the grease behind in the pan, and then you put it on your pizza. That's what we would normally do. So I went ahead and did that, and put some pizza sauce and put some of that, not very much of the sausage. It was less than 100 grams. Even though I calculated it as 100 grams, I didn't have enough for all the peppers I was making. There she is. Oh, I should have put her pretty polka dot skirt back on her. Oh, toys. God, it's nearly clean. Y'all see that? And there's a mountain of blankets back there, but yeah, might as well watch. Boom. Yeah. You go, girl. She cannot stand the room to be clean. Where was I? Ah, yes, pizza peppers. Red bell peppers, pizza sauce. This sausage that I made leaner. You could certainly use hamburger or chicken or whatever you want. And then a sprinkle of fat-free mozzarella. You don't have to do the mozzarella. It probably doesn't even add that much to the taste. But anyway, very good. Very good. Everybody likes that here. All my boys eat regular pizza, but the peppers go really well. My husband really likes it that way. Best low-carb way. Much easier than trying to make a low-carb pizza crust. I have made successful pizza crusts, some more successful than others. The cauliflower and shredded cheese one works pretty good. Nothing you can't, I mean, I always end up eating it with a fork anyway. But anyway, there's so many recipes for low-carb pizza out there, it's ridiculous. And you can even make them on flat out that you buy at Walmart, that flatbread looking stuff that you find in the deli area. Usually, sometimes it's with the packaged breads. So, anyway, that's all I have to say. Good night, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm keeping on trucking on. I hope to have a loss tomorrow. Good luck.